Season is here. Hello and welcome to week number 1 of the McDonald's 5 on your sidelines. I'm Mike Aarons, joined by WTN's Nick Camino, and of course, our high school football insider. He's back. The Breeze, Jacko Breeze. Guys, hard to believe that another high school season is already upon us.
It's nuts. I remember when we were covering these teams in the playoffs, and it's already the start of the season. It's crazy.
And men are starting off just like they did last year.
We'll get to that in a minute. Easy, Breeze. All right, let's get to your highlights. Let's head out to the west side. Avon Lake. Avon playing without 6 starters, suspended for this one. Third quarter, under a minute to go, tied at 21. David Winkle rolls out, connects with big Kyle Kuhar, 35-28 lead for the Shoremen, but hang on, 22 seconds later, the Eagles answer. David Zay to Reeves Ratino, 73-yard touchdown, 300 yards passing on the night for Zay, and we're tied headed into the fourth quarter, but it's the Shoremen on fourth down. It's Winkle to Jimmy Hessel, 8 catches, 129 yards, 2 touchdowns. Shoremen win the home opener tonight, 42-28 final.
To the JTO, Mentor hosting Euclid, second quarter. Panthers up 7-0. Cardinals driving, but Mitch Trubisky picked off by Ryan Epps to stop the potential scoring drive deep in Panther territory. Trubisky redeemed himself, though, as he always does on the next drive. Mitch keeps it himself and finds the end zone from 6 yards out. Mentor ties the game at 7-7. Cardinals take their first lead of the game 2 possessions later. Trubisky right down the middle to a wide-open Connor Krasanchik for the touchdown. 14-7 Cardinals at the half. Mentor wins 33-13.
Oh, that is hard to believe. Slow start, Breeze. You spent the night checking out your preseason number 1 in the Fab 15. What'd you like? What scared you about it?
Hey, you could control the tempo early, led 7-0, but then Mentor started the third quarter, took them 3 minutes and 30 seconds to score, 19 points, game over, 33-14.
Well, and Mentor is Mentor, just like you said.
Actually, they ran the ball more than they did last year.
All right, maybe they're just showing some tape for the next week. Who knows? Let's go to our next game. It's in Twinsburg. The Tigers taking on the Greenmen of Aurora, who are stacked this year as well. Tigers down 14-7, but not for long. John Barton gets to the outside, gets the ball across the plane of the goal line. Touchdown. Tigers down 14-13. The extra point blocked, keeping the Greenmen in the lead by 1. Greenmen look to add an insurance score before the half, but this bad snap out of the shotgun stopped those plans. Joey Melchiori did a great job in recovering the snap. Aurora goes on to win it 29-23 the final.
Now to Stewart Field in Solon. The Comets hosting the Red Raiders of Shaker Heights.
Field?
Yeah, that's it. Comets score first on their opening drive. Keon Hemmerline connects on this 36-yard field goal. That splits the uprights. Solon takes a 3-0 lead. Red Raiders junior Keith McCrae tries to give Shaker the lead on the ensuing kickoff, but loses his footing right here just with the kicker to beat. Comets would eventually take advantage of that. Drew Barksdale on the screen pass to Levon Davis Jr., who takes it all the way to the end zone. Solon wins 24-21, an amazing finish in that one.
5 on your sidelines. Welcome to Midview High School.
Thank you, ladies. Midview opening up their brand new stadium tonight, taking on Lorraine. The inaugural game at Ross Field. Ceremonies before the game, and the Middies made sure the fans would go away happy. That's Cody Calloway coming into your living room. The touchdown run, 7-0 Mids later. It's defense for the Middies. Jared Armstrong with the pick of Eddie Williamson's pass. It was all Middies all night. They beat Mark Solis' True 42-13 the final. To Kirtland, the Hornets opening up defense of their Division 5 state title against West Branch. And we thank Kyle Goodwin of OhioSportsNet.tv for these highlights. Second half action, Hornets already up 26-7. Senior quarterback Scott Eilerman keeps it himself, goes all the way in for the touchdown. Kirtland wins it 39-7.
Willoughby South visiting NDCL Cathedral Latin. Thanks again to Kyle Goodwin of OhioSportsNet.tv for these highlights as well. What a night for Kareem Hunt. 4 touchdowns, 2 of them on kick returns. The Rebels avenged last year's loss to the Lions, 43-24 the final.
Coach McQuaid called. He's still waiting for your alumni check. I think so. You're a little late.
I'll tell you what,
the
Comets are going to have to pick it up. Next week they got Glenville coming in. They're going to have to play a lot better than they did tonight against Shaker Heights.
Going to be a great game. Breeze, okay, the last couple of games you saw there, what stood out to you?
Cleveland Heights, big win, marquee win over Toledo St. John's tonight, 56-24, and Riverside beats Perry 37-24, big win for that program.
And Solon with a little bit of a scare,
so Solon a little bit of a scare, but great teams find a way to win.
Yeah, at home. They don't lose a lot at home, do they?
No, they do. They play very well at Stewart Field.
Can you tell? Here's a comment. What do you want? We're just getting started here. Week number 1 of this edition of McDonald's 5 on your sidelines. Coming up, we head down to Summit and Portage counties for more highlights. Stay right there.